Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do some steak sandwiches. Just kind of on a whim, I had some steak that I need to use and I think they'll be good for steak sandwiches. So we will get these ready and get our grill lit and go to it. Thanks for joining. So I've got these thinly sliced ribeyes I took out of the freezer a couple of days ago and just let them thaw. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with them, but I've decided steak sandwiches are going to be the deal. They look really good. They're from Wild Fork Foods. Nice marbling in them. And I think they'll be perfect for some hoagie roll steak sandwiches. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to use this Lane's blackening seasoning, at least on one side of these. So we're just going to get them seasoned up. These are really thin, so I don't want to add a ton of seasoning. There we go. And I think on the other side, I'm going to do something a little bit different. And we're going to go with another Lane's product, the Kunami. I like it real well. So I'll get that pressed in and then just flip these over. Here we go. And now we're just going to sprinkle some of the Kunami on the other side. Again, I want to be careful not to go too much since these are thin slices. They're not big old thick steaks. There we go. Of course, salt and pepper would totally be fine on these. There we go. And now I'm just going to leave these sit out on the counter. Let them come up to temperature a little bit, and we're going to get the grill started. So I'll bring you back in a minute. We're going to use the Kettle Joe for this cook. And I've already got some lump charcoal here in this chimney. Just kind of some remnants of a bag. And we're just going to get this Jealous Devil firebomb started. Maybe. All right, so that'll get going. I'm just going to drop this chimney right down in. And we will bring you back. All right, this charcoal is not quite ready to cook on, but I'm going to go ahead and dump it and let it keep coming up to temperature. There we go. So I'm going to get the lid closed and just let this keep getting ready, and we'll bring you back in just a minute. So the first thing I'm going to do is toast off some buns. So I've got 4 buns here that have been buttered, cut in half and buttered. These just came from Sam's Club. Like them pretty well though, and the price is right. So we're just going to get them down. Try to keep them paired properly. Take about a minute maybe. That lid closed. And we'll just let them go. All right, I think we're getting there. Find my spatula. I've got one here that looks like it's definitely... Yeah, we're going to get these off for sure. Woo, that one's definitely done too. All right. So that one's gonna be here. That one's pretty good too. That one's pretty good too. Let's see if these are done. Good enough. All right, so I'm gonna get this lid down and let this grill come back up to a good temperature, and then we'll get the steaks on. All right, we're gonna get these steaks on now. Just gonna get them right over the center. Gonna let them go probably about 2 minutes aside. I'm not that worried about medium rare for thin steak sandwiches like this, but I definitely don't want to overdo it. So get them on and just let them go. Again, about 2 minutes, so we'll bring you back. Sorry, 2-minute timer. So somehow I managed to lose a few minutes of footage, but you get the idea. Around 2 minutes aside, and I just watched them. All right, there's 2 minutes again. Just gonna look at both sides of these and see which side I want up. I think we're gonna leave just like that. And next, I've got some really good Munster cheese. I love Munster. And we're just gonna load these up. And get that cheese melted. I got way too much cheese. Actually, that's a term I'm unfamiliar with, to be honest with you, but we got plenty. And the last piece gets eaten by me. Gonna get the lid closed, let this cheese melt, and we'll pull these off and go make a sandwich. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Getting there. I'm gonna let it melt a little bit more. All right, we're gonna call it. Just gonna take these off, get them over on the cutting board. Ooh, these are gonna be good. Let's just move the camera over. This is what we're gonna take inside. Looks great. See you in a minute. All right, let's build some steak sandwiches. So no trick to this. Of course, you can dress these however you would like. Lettuce, tomato, onion. Kind of running out of room here. Matter of fact, let me grab. I'm gonna grab another cutting board to put these on. Anyway, you can dress them, lettuce, tomato, onion, whatever you want on them. I'm kind of feeling plain tonight. I'm just gonna do mine plain. I don't know what everybody else will want. Toasted buns are just so much better too. And last one. That might be mine right there. There we go. 4 steak sandwiches. All right, so I'm gonna get my thumbnail and then I am going to try this on camera. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, here we go. Got my steak sandwich here. Again, I left it plain. I did get pickles out, so I might end up having some pickles on the rest of it, but I'm just gonna give it a try here. That was disgusting. Not the sandwich, me pulling that out of my mouth. This is awesome. Seasoned great. Still really moist. Not overcooked at all. I was a little afraid of that. Toasted bun makes it. Gotta butter your buns and toast them. Thanks everybody for joining. We'll see you next time at BuQeye BBQ. Easy, good sandwich.